18th pick. I did this with my previous Lions mock draft. I traded down, and I did so again, but for different things for different teams this time. So the Dallas Cowboys I hear they have interest in, running backs such as Bijan Robinson or Jahmyr Gibbs, one of those top two, as well as guard Osiris Torrance or even Steve Avila, ranking them over him. And I have them trading up to the Lions at 18 to ensure they get one of those players. And in that trade, they gave up their third-round pick along with their later first-round pick. And with that 26th pick, I had them selecting Jack Campbell. So it's one of the best linemen in the draft, arguably the best one in the draft, especially like with coverage. And he could probably be the Mike linebacker. He could be Alex Anzalone's replacement one day, but not before learning a thing or two from him. But they'll play together, they'll work together, and they'll succeed together. And, he's a team leader type. And, he'll probably need to develop more as a guard and all that sort of thing, but he's got like the intangibles and, the competitive spirit and the Dan Campbell type of guy there, not just because his last name is Campbell. Campbell going for the blitz. Campbell gets the sack. And then camera cuts to head coach Dan Campbell going, yeah. And we all get what the double meaning behind that. But this is late in the first round. They make this pick and they pick up another third round and they get Jack Campbell, who is somebody that they really like at a position that they need. This is outside the top 20. So what I said earlier about positional value doesn't necessarily qualify for that. So picks 20 is where I start to draft for positional need and that sort of thing there. Now we get into the second round. And I have the Lions making another trade. They've made a trade with the Atlanta Falcons to get Okudah for a 5th-round pick, and that kind of broke the ice, so to speak, with the Atlanta Falcons for, I think, a potential future trades. And even though everybody assumes it's a trade from the 6th pick to the 8th pick, but this one, it's the Lions trading up from their 48th pick to the Falcons' 44th pick, so that they can cut in front of the Green Bay Packers, who desperately are looking at all the tight ends because they intend to draft that position. The Green Bay Packers won't draft a tight end at pick 42 because the Green Bay Packers are spiteful idiots. And I totally recorded this video today and not 3 days ago on Sunday and didn't have to make any last-minute edits. Hashtag FGB. And the Lions draft a tight end. The tight end they draft is Sam LaPorta out of Iowa. And then for this trade, I did, for the compensation pick 48, the 5th-round pick, one of their day 3 picks there, and then their 3rd-round pick from 2024, not the Vikings one, but their other one, because the Vikings pick, if the Vikings are worse this year than the Lions, then the Vikings pick will be more valuable, so you'd want to trade the other one. But anyway, Sam LaPorta, first and foremost, I know a lot of Lions fans, myself included, we've been saying we don't need a tight end because we saw Brock White, Zylstra, Mitchell all do a fantastic job. We saw them help beat the Packers in their first meeting at Ford Field last year, and we saw the tight end do, I think it was Brock Wright, had that game-winning run against the Jets there. So, that's convinced us, we didn't need T.J. Hawkinson and we don't need a tight end. But reality is the Lions are looking at a lot of tight ends throughout this draft process. And I think the reality is we're just going to have to accept the fact that their Lions are going to probably draft a tight end at some point, because I looked at Brock Wright's PFF stats, and even though he's technically an inline blocker, it looks like his PFF grade for like the blocking part of it wasn't really good. So I'm thinking they'll probably want an upgrade with that. And Sam LaPorta is, pretty decent at blocking, but I think the other inline blockers, the tight ends, the line for the tight end, the position the lines have are good at that. But they're getting Sam LaPorta for one specific skill that he has, and it's his ability to break tackles and his yards after catch and that sort of thing. So he'll be a decent weapon, a passing weapon, like in the middle and the seams and all that. And he'll break a lot of tackles. And I think I mentioned before, the Lions are not only trying to win the turnover battle, but the tackle battle, where they want their defensive players to make tackles while their offensive players try to break tackles. And Sam LaPorta is one of the best in the draft at doing that. Probably the best tight end in the draft at doing that as well, because I think he ranked like second or something like that in that category. And not only that, Sam LaPorta is a Dan Campbell type of guy in kind of the ways that Josh Pascoe was last year, where he's like, a team captain and all that stuff. He wins awards for his hustle and all that sort of stuff. And that's the kind of example that you want to set for the Lions culture. So, Sam LaPorta is the tight end pick here. We're gonna have to get used to this, Lions fans. Even though we seem like we did all right at tight end, and I think James Mitchell could emerge as a starter, I think the evidence is out there that they're probably realistically going to draft a tight end at some point. And then for their other second round pick,
Bro, that's a dub, dog. I gotta give
that.
Oh
my
I give them
goodness!
I don't even know what this means, dog. But this is what they get rid of.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like that.
Man, you gotta respect the move, man.
Okay,
hustle,
Will
man.
Anderson off the board. We got Tyree Wilson.
Gotta respect that, bro.
Next best edge. You got Jalen Carter, defensive tackle, Georgia. Devin Witherspoon, corner, Illinois.
Yep. Well, so let's think though. Indianapolis now has every quarterback at their disposal. They're going Will Levis, right? I mean, that's the thought.
Yeah.
So then it comes down to Seattle.
Absolutely.
Anthony Richardson's
Do they
still going to be
take
there because no one
AR-15?
moved. No one moved.
Come on now.
Why he leave?
Jameer Gibbs.
Interesting package I thought I'd share with you guys here on YouTube. You remember in my last video when I said that I drunk ordered a Jack Campbell jersey the night of the NFL draft? Well, I think it has arrived. So we're going to open this together. Careful not to try to cut the jersey, but I think I'm set with that. Oh, more plastic to wrap to get off. This cost me $130, but I know it's worth it because Orange Shaw ordered it. The last authentic jersey I got was a birthday present for Justin Verlander back when he was with the Tigers, but that was 10 years ago. But this will be the next one. That was me posing for the thumbnail, but the main thing I was worried about was that they were going to send a Campbell set one because it was the NFL draft and he hadn't decided on his number yet. Kind of like on draft night, the jerseys they give out on the draft night, and they all say one by default. But I'm very relieved that it says his actual number, 46. Like I implied before, Jack Campbell is the real life Superman. Except instead of being from Kansas, he's from Eastern Iowa. I was already rehearsing kind of what I was going to have to explain to fans when they see me wearing Campbell and then the number 1. If I go to a Lions game, it's like, hey, is that a Cam Sutton jersey or is that Campbell jersey? It's the Jack Campbell jersey from the NFL draft. Like, why would you order that one instead of the actual one? It's because I was drunk and I didn't remember. I was trying to rehearse that speech, but I'm glad I don't have to use it anymore because I got number 46. So Jack could have picked any number and I would have been fine with anything, you know. So like you said, like he'll accept whatever number they give them from 1 to 99 or even 0, since that's an option now. So, well, Marvin Jones Jr. wears 0. So, and then Kirby Joseph wears 31, which is what he wore in college. But yeah. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to wear this in my videos from now on or hang it up in the wall behind me as Lions wall art. So.
Football season is here. Yo, dudes, Warren here. Welcome to the 2023-2024 NFL season. Detroit Lions and the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs happening right now. And I'm all prepared for it. I got my Jack Campbell, jersey right here for background. I got my Villains Brad Holmes sweater on. I got my hat. I got my earbuds listening. I got my PJ bottoms. I got my iPad thingy as well as a stand for it. And I got the NFL app. And I got NFL Plus to be able to watch the game with.
All right, it is halftime. Let me redo these timeouts real quick. And then again, if you're brand new to the channel, we're going to rock and roll with some raids here. We raid smaller YouTubers, give them some love, some subs, some likes, some comments, all that great stuff. It is the first raids of the season. We're going to scroll on down because we're trying to find some folks who don't have a ton of people watching. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're rolling on down. Rolling down, scroll. A lot of people streaming this game. All right, we raided that person before. Who are you? Who are you?
This is from Red Robin, by the way. It's their Monster Burger. There's a Red Robin not too far.
You know what? I appreciate this guy. This guy is going to eat a cheeseburger. There's nobody in there, so we're going to go rock and roll. Let's send some love. Grossi Raid sending love. And he's eating a cheeseburger. There you go. For Andy Reid, he said. It's from Red Robin, he says. Oh, he's taking a bite. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, and it worked right away. Grossi Raid. Yes, Tom Grossi and the followers. Thank you so much for the raid. This is awesome. You know, I've been watching you for a while. You probably know my name by now. This was a funny segment. During the half times on my live streams, my goal was to do what I call raid bait, where I try a random gimmick, such as eating a cheeseburger or something random like that, to see if I can get your attention. And it, not even like a second that it worked. So
he was trying to get us. He's like, I'm going to eat this cheeseburger. This will summon them. This will summon the grass person.
3, 2, 1, 0. The Detroit Lions defeat the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium, the defending Super Bowl champions, by a score of 21-20. The Detroit Lions are here! Woo! One pride. We have put the rest of the league on notice. We are contending. If we can beat the Kansas City Chiefs, we can beat anybody. Feels good. And I know the Chiefs didn't have Travis Kelce or Chris Jones, but you know what? They're still a really good team, and we still beat a really good team. They're the defending Super Bowl champions. We defeated Patrick Mahomes. I hope to hear good news updates from Brian Branch and Levan Wuzurike, because we need them. Mahomes is shaking his head like, Travis Kelce's like, replay of. Oh man, this is so fun. Brad Holmes has been rebuilding this team through the draft ever since he took over in 2021. And now we're starting to see the playoff team, he and Dan Campbell, the players that they getting and developing. Yes, I have a blue ski mask. I'm all for trends like this, but next time, CJ, can you please give us more of an advance notice? Because it's really, really hard to find blue ski masks in the area, especially when they're sold out on Amazon because everybody's already buying them. But fear not, I wound up buying some winter hats, and I unfolded the flaps and then cut out eyes and mouth. I traced it on my mouth and around my eye socket to try to make it fit as best I could, and then I did, and then this is how it looks. So I look like some sort of combination of Heath Ledger's Joker and Nacho Libre. But what matters is that I'm doing this. A lot of people at Ford Field are doing this, and we are pumped up. And this is the raid bait, by the way. But this isn't supposed to be like funny. That is not the intention. This is a message that the Detroit Lions culture is here. We're going to win these football games, and we are going to destroy the opponent. Off pass short middle, intended for Gibbs, intercepted. Tyler Brown for 40 yards. Touchdown. It's a pick six. It sounds like things are slowly starting to fall apart. The Lions are now down by 10 points. All right. I'm getting rid of the ski mask. I'll be right back. I'm going to switch to the ball cap. We got to get rid of the bad mojo and all that. So whenever you throw a pick six, then you got to kind of make an adjustment. And I guess Goff's interception streak is over now and the pick six streak. So an impressive streak. Somebody look that up and talk about that. But the Goff's interception streak was impressive.
Oh, we here. Go Lions, one drive.
All grit.
All grit. Woo! Yeah!
One shot. One opportunity.
Fight some kneecaps, baby!
And now your Detroit defense in his third season from Arkansas, number 23, Jerry Jacobs.
Woo!
In his seventh season from Tennessee, number 1, Cam Sutton.
Woo! Cam Sutton!
First season from Alabama, number 32,
Texas Heart!
from Syracuse, number 6, Ifatu Mafanu.
6 against the Atlanta Falcons. Man, it feels good to be back on track. The defense pretty much did everything we needed them to. Brian Branch had a big game. Aiden Hutchinson, his first sack of the season, multiple sacks in this game. Iffy Melifonwu had a couple of big plays as well. Wow, just first time at Ford Field and everything. So, tight end Sam LaPorta had a really big first half. I think he set the record for rookie tight ends, longest reception yard for a rookie or whatever. Jared Goff, St. Brown, they both had good games too, although I thought at times Goff's accuracy started to get inconsistent, but then I forgot all about it when he ran in for that touchdown. So, super great game. Lots of memories here. Yeah, Ford Field is something else. It really does get loud like a college basketball game.
Goff deep pass, caught! St. Brown, touchdown! No. Yes, touchdown. Woo! Yeah. Lions get the first touchdown on the board. Okay, they hand it off to Montgomery, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Woo! Made that one look easy. All right, 2nd and goal, Goff under center. Hands off to Montgomery, right through the middle. No one through. Touchdown, Lions. Woo! Dogfight who? I know there's no music, but I just can't help but dance to this. Oh, man. So, oh my gosh, he tried to jump like a frog over the thing, and that was an unsportsmanlike penalty on Quay Walker. So the field goal doesn't necessarily count anymore. So now it's 1st and goal for the Lions. It's always Quay Walker fucking up. That always helps the Lions out. Up the middle. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown. Woo! Montgomery again. That should be the nail in the coffin. Suck it, Packers fans. Suck it. You know who you are. Thank you, Quay Walker, for your stupidity once again. Man, what a win by the Lions. Aiden Hutchinson with an interception and a sack. Although I got concerned that, seemed like he was being looked at by trainers right afterward. And then afterwards, he was in there, but he wasn't doing as much. And I thought maybe they should have given him a little bit more rest if he's not playing 100%. But, I think he did better as, time went on, still getting pressures and all of that. David Montgomery. He was helping with the running and setting up the play action with his running. And then he had a key 19-yard, pass catch. And then he was hit really hard. Unfortunately, he had a rib injury, refused to the cart and just walked in on his own, out for the game, rib injury, which he's dealt with before. And it's troubling. I hope that he'll be all right and ready to go for the next game. But this is my main concern from this game now, long term. The Lions running back core looks like it's right around the worst case scenario that it could be, with Jahmyr Gibbs out, David Montgomery out. Craig Reynolds had to step in. That number 33 guy from the practice squad was also in for a little bit. I honestly don't know who he is, but he stepped in for a couple. So we had to rely on Craig Reynolds, who had several 1 or 2 yard gain type of plays. But the Lions relied mainly on the passing play and those bread and butter, middle across the middle passes to St. Brown for those first downs. So the announcers pointed it out. The Lions really dominated the third down plays and got the first downs when they needed them to. And that's one of the big keys, if not the big key to the win, because this was a game that the Lions had to grind out and win. And boy, did they grind out. Their time of possession was around 2/3 of what Tampa Bay was. 66% of the game was controlled by the Lions possessing the ball. And I think it tired out Tampa Bay's defense to the point where they were starting to commit back-to-back penalties and all that.
It's close. I'm concerned about our offensive guards at this point and what sort of protection and everything. And I know in the first half, at least, Panay Sewell had 2 penalties. That second one on a key pass that Amon-Ra St. Brown apparently caught, and it was called back on a penalty. You saw St. Brown slam the ball on the ground as a result of that. And I feel like I'm seeing this too many times where Panay Sewell will have games where he's had multiple penalties. Like I remember last season against Dallas, he and Taylor Decker both had 2 penalties each, all on the same drive against Dallas, which helped cost them that game. And Sewell was getting penalties in games earlier this season, and he has 2 in this game. This guy was the first person that we drafted in the Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell era. He was called a generational talent by many, and some people thought he'd be the most likely person to be in the Hall of Fame from that draft class. But it's what's hindering him, and the reason why he wasn't like a outright all-pro last year and a reserve instead was the fact that he had too many penalties, and the penalties appear to not be going away. My preference for Panay Sewell would be if he just got 1 penalty at least every 4 games, and then just keep that ratio going. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, stop getting penalties, Panay Sewell! Anyway, 1st and 10. Goff under center. They're at the 33-yard line. Hands off to Gibbs, and he's breaking away. He's getting the first down and more, and he's in. Touchdown! Touchdown, Gibbs. Lions have some insurance on their lead now. He started off going out the middle, then he kind of veered to the right, kind of on a curve, and then outsped everybody. And he's sitting up in the stands right now on a Lambeau leap type of thing. And he raced toward the corner, and he made it. Gibbs is here. Oh, man, that was good. I needed that. I was kind of in a sour mood for a bit there, but now Lions are back on the top. This has not been the Lions' prettiest game, but they're getting the job done against a team that they should beat. Oh, yes, I knew you might come tonight, Tom Grossi and friends. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you guys for the raid again tonight. This is the second time this season you've raided me. Think all the way back to week 1 versus the Chiefs. The Cheeseburger Raid, that's me. I made a video about that, and it's up to almost 8,000 views. So probably my claim to fame at this point. So I hope you guys are enjoying this game. It's another pitcher's duel since that last one. The Lions are in control of the game, but they're not capitalizing on the touchdowns until that last one. And then, we're in a bye week. It's halfway. Their Lions players are resting. They're, doing things to take their minds off the game while, practicing and, getting better at the things that they need to do. And the players that are injured are getting healthier and healthier. So hopefully we see players like Montgomery back soon. Jonah Jackson. Hopefully their health is making progress. And overall, I'm fairly. I think I'm pretty satisfied with where the Lions are right now. Everything is pretty much going as we had planned so far, and a lot like how I predicted. Well, that was a nail biter. You dudes weren't here. Oh, wow. The Lions pulled out a nail biter, last second field goal, but they had all the advantages at the right exact time late in the game with all their timeouts, and was able to run it when they needed to. Offense could do anything that they wanted to when they needed to there. They had the ball, had the advantage at the right times, and got the game-winning field goal, 41-38 victory. And
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to monitor my blood pressure quite a bit after this. For 2nd and 20 at the 39-yard line. Fields gets the ball. Processing, runs. Oh, goes deep, down the middle. Caught. Touchdown, DJ Moore. Crap. That DJ freaking Moore. I know Detroit's offense will answer at some point. But can we do it sooner rather than later? Goff and shotgun gives it to Montgomery. Touchdown! Yeah! Montgomery against his own team. Former team. Lions have the lead with seconds left in the going game. Woo! When the Lions offense comes to save us, they save us. Ben Johnson, Jared Goff, Montgomery, St. Brown, the block, the tackles, the offensive line, everybody. Montgomery is pumped up. He just sealed the win against his former team. Fields processing. Hutchinson! Oh my gosh! He knocked it out! And they're kicking it out of bounds. It goes into the end zone, past the end zone. Hutchinson with a clutch play there. He punts it into the stands. Aiden freaking Hutchinson, baby. If there's one person who can stop Fields, it's Hutch.
And I'm standing in the parking lot of Stadium View, which is just near Lambeau Field. I don't know if you can tell if it's here at Lambeau Field, but I'm spending my Thanksgiving at a Green Bay Packers bar while wearing all Detroit Lions gear. And this place, from what I hear, is arguably the biggest Packers bar, let alone arguably maybe the best sports bar in all the land. But I'm going to see what happens. Maybe I'll leave here with a black eye. But from what I hear, everybody here is really friendly to visiting teams, fans, and all that. So, yeah, let's do this. Lions and Packers today on Thanksgiving, and the Lions are heavily favored. So, go Lions, one pride. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
First win against the Lions is week 2 of 2021. It's been a while there.
Everyone's kind of. Oh crap! We lost a trap game to Green Bay on Thanksgiving.
Love, sensational. 268 yards, 3 touchdowns today.
That is true.
Green Bay defense, the story. Now set here in Detroit on Thanksgiving. 22.
And the crowd goes wild.
Well, that did not go as expected.
And it's 1st and goal. Montgomery's in the game. James Mitchell, the tight end, is in the game. Montgomery's running around the right side. Easy touchdown, Lions. That's a great start for the offense. Anyways, 1st and 10. Derek Carr's dropping back, processing, scrambles, dumps it off, and it's intercepted. Juwan Johnson, it bounced off of his hands and then landed right in Brian Branch's hands, and it was intercepted. Man, I love interception plays. They're the most exciting plays, especially when the Lions do it. 3rd and 6, Goff and shotgun. Gibbs standing to his left. And he passes. Caught to LaPorta, touchdown. Leave it to Sam LaPorta. Goff under shotgun. Processing. Passes to St. Brown. He burns through everybody. Touchdown. Runs right past like 5 different Saints players on other sides of him. St. Brown with a touchdown. That was another quick touchdown. Less than 7 minutes of the game, and it's 20-0, like the announcers are saying. 3rd and 9. Fields processing. Oh! Jalen Reeves-Maybin gets the sack on Fields, and you guys know what that means. Our very first Squidward Bite out of a cheeseburger. You see that? That's a Squidward Bite. They stopped it. Turnover on downs. You know what that means. Melifanu, that's my boy. I'm sorry I doubted you. Thank you for the stop. Turnover on downs. Time to eat a cheeseburger. You guys like that, don't you? That's what you came in here for. Hey, can you eat a cheeseburger again? Can you eat a cheeseburger again? There you go. Lions made the Bears stop scoring, so now we get a cheeseburger eaten. You like that? You like that? Huh? Oh, crap. If the Bears don't score before halftime, I'll have to eat another cheeseburger for that, too. Nah, because none of them are stopped by turnover downs or punts or anything like that.
Hey.
Zero interceptions his first 31 games. He's the reigning NXT Defensive Player of the Week. And now he's got picks in back-to-back games.
Let's go, Lions.
Lions had 4 interceptions last week and 1 earlier here tonight.
Hand up to Gibbs up the middle. Here's a puppy husky. This is my moneymaker right here.
Oh, he's showing interception.
So they're going to allow the middle to be taken on the outside, but he comes up and he has CeeDee Lamb initially.
Awesome, man.
But because of the pressure back in the pocket, he's running around and he's a little late on the throw, and Melifonwu sees it the entire time.
All right. Thank you for joining me for a second. Or do you want to stay? Are you going to try to chew on my fingers again? 2nd and 8. Cough and shotgun. Quick pass to St. Brown. Come on up here. Brittany Spaniel. Incomplete pass. Good girl. Such a good girl, Sydney.
Ryan Branch just covered him like a glove.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
That was
surprised.
a good D.
Sydney, look this way. Look. Over here. Over
Watch
here.
this one. Here we go. Here we go. If they score this, I'm going to be.
Come on, Lions.
I'm going to jump if we score this.
I hope they do.
I know. I do too.
That's why I move my legs.
All right. Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't hurt you.
Here we go. Here we go.
We may not get it.
Off under center. Montgomery in the backfield. Fake it. Lobs it up. Touchdown! Is that Penei Sewell?
58. Who's 58?
That's Penei Sewell. He caught the pass. 58. Penei Sewell. Oh my gosh. Penei Sewell caught the 2-point conversion pass. 23 seconds left.
Wow.
They're up 21-20.
He must have claimed himself as an eligible receiver like he did last year.
The replay clearly showed Taylor Decker talking to the officials, and while Dan Skipper was reporting there. Why would Taylor Decker talk to them if he wasn't reporting eligible? The Lions should have rightfully got that 2-point conversion, and the Lions should have rightfully won that game against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's good. That's good. 148 remains in the first half. Lions 17, Vikings 7.
Melifonwu just had an interception with 49 seconds left. We Lions fans are ecstatic. You guys, the Detroit Lions are about to win the NFC North for the first time in the memory of my life. Let's watch it together. Here come the knees. Yeah. 33 seconds. Oh, man. is running down. Yeah, boy! Woohoo! Oh, man. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, NFC North in 2023 belongs to the Detroit Lions. One pride, baby. One pride. We did it. Oh, yes. We are the NFC North champions in 2023. Okay, I did wind up making it down there, but no Lions were coming out, and security were being a bunch of jerks and everything. But I had to go to work this morning, and I asked to leave early, and I got permission to leave early, and I had to hightail it out here to Minneapolis, and that's why I was late to the game. And like I said, by the time I got here, it was the Lions had already scored a touchdown. I was like, oh, that is right on cue. So, but yeah, we got the, what are we, 11-4 now? NFC North champions, like I said. We'll host a playoff game at Ford Field. I probably won't be there. I'll be live streaming it most likely, but just the fact that the Lions took care of business. As far as I'm concerned, this was one of two goals this year for the Lions: win the NFC North and win a playoff game. So one of those two things has been completed. And yeah, we Lions fans, for the most part, have been living the dream throughout this year and the last parts of last year. So it's so great to see. And I don't even know much about like the stats and everything. I know the Vikings didn't have much rushing yards in this game, but the Lions looked as right around the same as what you would expect from them. So and Hawkinson had a couple of plays, but he wound up going out. Jefferson had a couple plays, and I do think the refs helped us out a bit, but I won't complain about that. Gibbs coming in through really well for us as far as I could tell there. And then Iffy, Melifano, and Kirby Joseph, like our secondary, really took care of business in the moments that we needed to. So Coach Campbell was saying, that last pieces of the puzzle was getting those turnovers, and we were seeing that today. So another 30-point game too. So the Lions, they're like the Saints when they won the Super Bowl that year. They're an offense first team, so their best defense is a great offense, plus the turnover abilities. So, yeah, I'm going to just go and enjoy this. Probably going to drive home and edit some of this and watch some of the other football games going on. And it is Christmas Eve after all, so, I'm probably do Christmassy stuff. So, yeah. I'm just glad I got to witness that. US Bank Stadium is like freaking